What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF. Welcome to the live stream as today we get set to face the Memphis Grizzlies at 2:30 Pacific time. So it's going to be interesting, guys. We starting off early. You know, happy MLK Day to everybody. You know, great hero who helped, you know, our people, well, people, you know, help their rights and just fought for everybody's equality. So great day today, guys. Let's celebrate it with great basketball. Hopefully we start off with a win today. And if not, well, then we'll see what happens. But unfortunately, I have some bad news. Lonzo Ball is going to be out today with his injury. Turns out he has a minor strain on his knee. So, yeah, he's going to be out. Brandon Ingram is a game-time decision, so we're not sure yet. Everybody, welcome to my room. I finally was able to get the internet working so we can come back to my room. It's a little messy in the background right now, but this is where we're probably going to be shooting videos from here on out. How you guys doing? Like I said, happy MLK to everybody. You know, great American hero who just fought for everybody's rights, man. One of my personal idols, you know, along with many others. And it's just great. It's great to see that, you know, he gets a day for himself. You know, it's just so for people to remember how this country was a couple of years back and all the progress we've made, even though we still got a long way to go. Again, I don't like to get into politics and stuff like that, but we got a long way to go, guys, to reach that equality that everybody wants. So, but again, Dr. King, great, you know. And anyway, let's talk about today's game. So we get ready to face the Memphis Grizzlies. In their home, they beat us last time they came to our house, so we got to return the favor. We got to make sure we can, you know, stick it back to them. They're at the bottom of the West right now. So it is crucial that we capitalize. Even though we don't have Lonzo, like I said, it's going to be a tough game. But this is going to be one of those games where we got to make sure next man up. You know, in other news, also we signed Gary Payton II. Gary Payton II is a defensive-minded, athletic point guard. So I'm a little, you know, puzzled by the signing. I thought they'd sign a shooter, but that's still a possibility since this is only a two-way contract. And we still have an open roster slot. So this is going to be interesting, guys. I believe Peyton is suited up and ready to go. He's already practicing with the team. So I think if the coach needs him, he will play today. So we'll see what he's all about. I know he's athletic and he's defensive-minded. But he's been around the G League for a while. So we'll see what kind of player he is. I hope he can, you know, prove himself. And we're going to need a guard to step up. Not a lot of us are big fans of Tyler Ennis. You know, he hasn't been consistent all season long. So it would be good to see him step up to the plate and just try to get a victory here. Also, Brandon Ingram, it's going to be crucial if he doesn't play. I want to see if Luke is going to start Josh Hart again or if he's going to go with Kyle Kuzma, you know. Yeah, this is not a background. This is actually my room. Normally I film from the kitchen, Jose. But yeah, man, I'm glad you like it. This is my room right here. I used to film from here, but the internet, for some reason, the signal was off. I think I found a way to fix it. So maybe I'll start shooting my videos in here. It's a lot better. A lot more quiet as well. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today, though. Like I said, it's an earlier start than usual. And sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying to fix it up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I think we're good right there. Hey, what's up, LA Forever? Welcome to the live stream, man. He said rip our win streak without Lonzo. Man, you got to have some confidence. You know, this team is so good that the next man up, you know, has to step up, and we have to be able to beat these lower, mediocre teams, right? This team has been struggling all season long, and we got to capitalize on it. Unfortunately, we already lost one to them, but hopefully today will be a different story. We're going to need Kuzma to log in some major minutes and, you know, play some good basketball. KCP hopefully continues to improve. So all that, the combination of our depth, and I don't know how Gary Payton II is going to play or if he's even going to get minutes. But if he can contribute anything, that'd be great. Yeah, Zoe's not playing, Nick. Unfortunately, that's the update for the day. Lonzo Ball will not play. Hey, what's up, Jose? How you doing, man? Go Lakers. That's right, baby. Lonzo isn't playing. Yeah, unfortunately. Again, we don't know if Brandon Ingram's going to play. He's a game-time decision. So hopefully he plays. That'll be a huge boost. Brandon Ingram has been, you know, helping us during this 4-game win streak. Again, it'd be great if we could extend it to 5 and beyond. But this is going to be one of those trap games. We're going into Memphis. The grindhouse is always tough to get a win there. And it's going to be interesting to see how we play without Lonzo. Again, makes a huge difference. Without him, we went 0-6. And with him back, we're 4-1. So big difference. And hopefully, you know, he's ready for the next game. Next man up. There you go, Jose Garcia. That is the perfect mentality the Lakers should have. But I'll take a couple of questions now before, you know, I end the live stream, because I actually got to go help my family cook. They're cooking some carne asada with tacos, so I'm excited for that. How long will Lonzo be out? Hopefully not very long. They said it was a minor sprain, so nothing major. They're just probably keeping him out for precaution. They don't want him to you know, potentially tear something if he pushes himself. So KCP needs to lock up Tyreek Evans. That's a great point, and I think that's one of the keys to the game is going to be trying to keep Tyreek out of the paint and don't leave him open for wide open threes. So, hey, what's up, Dan? Think we will start Peyton, and Ingram is questionable to start too. I don't think we will start Peyton since he's a new acquisition. He's going to have to probably prove himself off the bench in limited minutes. He's on a he's on a two-way contract, so it'll be interesting to see if we can, you know, capitalize on that. And hopefully we got a diamond in the rough. You never know. So it'll be interesting to see if he even gets minutes. If he doesn't, we might see, unfortunately, a lot of Tyler Ennis, which probably isn't good. So hopefully he does get some minutes. We'll see. Why do I have a feeling Ennis is starting? Yeah, man. I hope not. If Gary plays, he needs to play well. Yeah, again, I don't know much about this kid. I don't keep up too much with the G League. So I saw a couple of highlight videos of him, and I saw he played earlier this season with the Milwaukee Bucks Summer League team. So hopefully, I mean, he seems to be a good defender. That's good, right? We did lose David Nwaba, who's shining over there with Chicago. So this is probably trying to compensate for that. We'll see how the kid plays. I don't have no expectations, or even if he gets in the game at all. I mean, he just got signed, I think, yesterday, so we'll see. Is BI out? It's a game time decision right now, Adam. We're not sure yet. Fultz has a worse jump shot than Zoe. You know what? I feel sorry for the kid. I hope he continues to improve that jumper. And, you know, everybody's already calling him a bust, even though he's been injured for the most part of the season. So I don't like that. I hope that I hope he proves himself, you know, for his squad. He scored 50 in a G League game and was super athletic in college. Yeah, Gary Payton II? Yeah. I see that, but, you know, G League, NBA, it doesn't always translate. Dan, what's your dream starting lineup for today? I mean, I would probably start Brandon Ingram at point guard, KCP at the 2, Kuzma at the 3, Julius at the 4, and at center probably Larry Nance, because Brook Lopez hasn't done much for us. Or I would start Brook Lopez, and if he starts off slow and soft, then I take him out in favor of Larry Nance. But that's just me. Yeah, this should definitely be a win. We need to win. We need to capitalize on games versus lesser opponents, and I believe Memphis is lesser. They're at the bottom of the West, so we need to capitalize on these games. We are learning how to win, so this is going to be a good test to see if we can pull one out without Lonzo, or if it's just Lonzo is the only, you know, fuel to our fire throughout this streak. So this is a good test for the rest of the team to prove itself and show that, you know, we can win even without Lonzo. We can pull it out. Dan, I'm in your closet right now. You're a creep, Adam. Come on, bro. You're always saying you're in my window, my closet, under my bed. Come on, bro. Any updates on Fizdale? Turns out it looks like that's just a rumor, guys. Looks like Magic and Genie are supporting Luke, you know, at least till the end of the season. We'll see what happens after that. But, I mean, as long as we have Luke, I'm going to pull for him. I hope he continues to, you know, win and develop the players properly, because, seriously, I don't even know why Thomas Bryant and Big Z haven't gotten any minutes. Especially when we were in the 9-game losing streak. We could have used a change of scenery. You know, maybe throw in some different kind of players into the rotation. That's the kind of coach I would be personally if I was Luke. But yeah, Lonzo's out. He's out of this game. Hopefully just this one, though. We need him to come back strong for the next ones. I mean, we play the Thunder next. It would suck if Lonzo doesn't get to showcase his talent versus, you know, Paul George back to back. So Dan, do you think we should go after PG-13 if he's available and we can have him for, you know, any players that aren't part of our young core? Then yeah, I would go for him. But we got to keep the young core together. Who wants the Lakers to make a trade happen before the deadline? It's gonna happen, Alex. I believe it'll happen. A trade will come. Now the magnitude of the trade, I don't know. I don't know if it's a minor trade or something major. I personally know nothing about the kid except the glove is his dad. Exactly. That's the same boat I'm in. I mean, I don't watch a lot of G League basketball, so I don't know. Randall, KCP, and JC for Boogie Cousins. If they pull the trigger on that, I'd make it happen. Peyton is an up-10s player. He's good pick up. He's good pick up DNA. Hope so, man. We'll see. Would you trade for DeAndre Jordan? Depends what the asking price is. I mean, the Lakers could definitely use a rim protector who can run and would be lethal with Lonzo on the screen and rolls, you know, lob dunks all day. However, he's not an impact type player that's going to take you to that next level. He's more of a all-star type role player than an all-star type like takeover game. So, ever since Chris Paul left the Clippers, he really has been, you know, having minimal offensive impact on that team. Defensively, he's still there. So yeah, I mean, if they take him for a combination of that's not too much, you know, I don't want to throw in no draft picks. If they take him for Randall and KCP, I'd do it. Something like that, I'd do it. But if they want both a Randall, Clarkson, and something else for it, I don't know. That sounds like too much for me. I heard their asking price is a lot. Yeah, that is the Raphael picture behind me, bro. I love Raph, man. Raph. Do you think AC should play? I'm not sure what you mean by AC. I don't know what you're talking about. I hear that he is a lockdown defender like his dad was, but his offense needs much work. Yeah, and that's why I'm a little confused by the signing. I thought we were looking for shooters, but I guess for a backup guard, since Tyler Ennis hasn't been performing, he'd be great. Did we sign somebody, DTLF? Yes, Gary Payton II. That's Gary Payton's son, the Glove's son. That's who we signed. So, yeah, this is my room, guys. It's a little messy right now. I got to clean it up, but yeah, this is it. No living room today. Nope. Not today. They're cooking in the kitchen, so they're making too much noise. I decided to just grab my equipment and bring it in here. I fixed up the internet a little bit, like I said. The signal didn't reach this room, so that's the reason I wasn't filming here. But this is my workplace. Luke better prove he can win without Lonzo. Hope so, man. We desperately need tonight. We need a win. We need to keep this streak going, keep riding the momentum all the way till we at least hit that 10-game losing streak before I'd be okay with losing a game. But this would not be good if we lost today. Should we be worried if Lonzo Ball is injury prone? Let me tell you something about guards. They get banged around, especially a slashing type guard like Lonzo. I know he doesn't slash too often, but that's the reason, is because they get pushed around, bumped, bruised. I play point guard myself, so guards are always injury prone in the league. I'll tell you that. Look at Curry. He's always getting injured. Westbrook has been durable, but I think he's on steroids personally. Not to hate, love the kid, but I think he's on steroids. I mean, he just has too much energy. You know, look what happened with Derrick Rose. John Wall gets injured quite a bit as well. You know, guards that tend to slash and play above the rim at times, they get injured more often than the guards that are, you know, below the rim, Steve Nash type guards. So even he was injured a lot. So the guard position, man, they get bumped. They get ran through screens on the outside. It's crazy. So the two most taxing positions to play, in my opinion, in the NBA are the center, because they bang down low. Their body's always, you know, they're always getting hit. And the point guard, which they're always handling the rock. A lot of wear and tear on their knees and legs. So yes, that's going to happen with almost any guard if you get an athletic guard or semi-athletic guard. But I think we're just precautionary. I think if this was the playoffs, he'd definitely play. But this is just you know, a regular game, and I think the front office believes we can win it even without him because it's a lesser opponent. Hey, happy MLK Day, brother! Happy MLK Day, guys. DeAndre can only dunk and rebound. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't give up too much for DeAndre Jordan personally if I was the Lakers. However, if their asking price is lower or they get desperate at the trade deadline and we can capitalize on it, sure, why not? He'll definitely improve us on pick and rolls and on defense and rebounding. So it's an upgrade somewhere. Dan, have you ever been to an MLK parade? No, I have not. I didn't even know they had a parade. That's crazy. That's awesome, though. Never have been. Is it cool? Let me know. Dan, I don't think he'd play regardless. Just saw the video of him, and he was limping hard. I'm not sure who you're talking about. You're talking about Brandon Ingram or Lonzo. If he's limping hard, that's not a good sign at all. Josh Rodriguez, that's all good run defender. Clippers want way too much for DJ. Exactly. That's the only reason I think they haven't pulled off a trade. I mean, nobody's gonna give him too much for I mean, he's a good commodity, but he's not like a hot commodity. He's not a franchise-changing type player. Why is Lonzo Ball not playing now? He has a minor knee sprain, so that's the reason. BI needs to play, or else we're screwed. I still believe in this team. We could pull off the victory if we play right, continue to play hard defense. KCP's going to have to step it up big time, especially if Brandon Ingram's out. But I believe we can pull it out. It's going to be harder, but this team has the tools, man. They just got to play the right way together. Dan, don't you think Luke should play Lonzo with restricted minutes just to control the tempo at times? Luke should play Lonzo with restricted minutes. Nah, just let him. This is one of those games I feel like we can definitely win without him. So just let him rock for now. Man, the Lakers need to give Dan a ring. I wish, brother. I wish. One day. Lonzo is always slipping and running into the cameraman. Dude needs to chill with that. You think that's where he got hurt? I seen that play where he went up. I think it was for a layup. Or he saved the bar or something. And, yeah, he ran into the cameraman. But also, the NBA needs to do a better job of scooting him back a little bit. Why is Lonzo weak? He's not weak, bro. I'm telling you, the point guard is one of the most taxing positions in the NBA. You get run through a lot of screens. You probably do the most running and jumping out of any position, especially him. He rebounds a lot. So, it's going to, it's a 82-game season. It's going to wear him out, But this is just for precaution again. Yeah, when the Lakers win the championship again. Hopefully soon, man. That'd be great. If Kuzma could go out from, if he could go out for anywhere between 25 to 30 points, then we have an even better shot at winning. Also, we need Julius Randle to step up like he did last game. Minus the turnovers. If he could do that, then we should be, on our way to another victory. Zone needs to hit up Westbrook in the offseason and take some of his steroids. Oh, man. That's funny. Kuzma better drop 50. That would be dope. Could happen. I mean, he has that type of skill set, but he needs to be hot from the get. LeBron is a tank. That's facts. But we shouldn't be happy about another rookie failing like Markelle Fultz. I mean, it's good for even our rookies to have competition, And I know this is a deep draft class, but I mean, he was the #1 overall pick. He looked promising coming out of college, so it's a shame that his season hasn't gone as he wants. But for people to label him already a bust, that's kind of mind-boggling to me, man. That's just a young kid. Who knows? Maybe when he comes out of injury, he corrects his shot. He has a bright future still, maybe. But it's just sad that people find joy in young players' failure. Even if that's not my team, I mean, I don't cheer for young players to fail or any players to fail. I'm lying. I do cheer for the Celtics to fail when they face the Lakers, but other than that, Kuzma gets hot and then Luke takes him out. Luke sticks to minute restrictions, so when they get past a certain amount of minutes, he starts restricting them and putting them on the bench. So that bothers me. Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah, the update on Lonzo's, he will not play, and Brandon Ingram's still a game time decision. Last I hopped up on Twitter, so yeah, game time decision for Brandon Ingram, and Lonzo won't play this game. Hopefully, he's ready for the next one. We're gonna need him versus the Thunder. I think the Sixers save their injuries on purpose. You know what? I was thinking about that. I believe that the Sixers did mess up, even though, again, I don't cheer against young players, but they messed up by passing up on Lonzo, Tatum, and Donovan Mitchell and players like that for, you know, Markelle Fultz, whose one thing was to score, and if he can't do that, then, you know, he's going to be labeled a bust. So I think you have a good point. The 76ers, to save face, they're probably just saying he's injured when his shot's not falling. They're probably waiting, hoping that his shot gets corrected and then to throw him out there to the Wolves. But it's tough, man. Dan, when do you want to get your ankles broken again? Oh, God. Man, Adam, you've never faced me, bro. But if you ever do, it's not me who's going to get my ankles broken. I promise you that. Dan, you watch college basketball? Mainly in March, during the March tournament. I mean, we don't have a first-round pick right now, so I haven't really been tuning in. But, you know, I do hear about certain players balling out. I tune in and watch them on SportsCenter, but to be honest, no, I haven't seen a single college basketball game this year yet. Like how Ben was training under the radar, yeah. That's how Simmons and Embiid became monsters. The Sixers trained them under the radar. I guess, but also it could be because they're trying to save their own job. I mean, think about it. If you traded, all right, you traded Jason Tatum to the Celtics for the number one pick, basically, and Jason Tatum becomes a star player in this league, and Fultz becomes a bust, and on top of that, you threw the Lakers pick, who the Celtics are going to get, and it's probably going to be a top 10. Hopefully not, but you know, probably looking like a top 10. Then you know, then I'm questioning the GM if I'm president of basketball operations. Like, I'm questioning, like, yo, does this guy know what he's doing? You know, so his job is on the line too. He needs to save face. So that's all I got to say about that. Now, Adam Leon is always lying, man. He's a troll. Adam Leon is a troll. Just watch half of his comments on here. He's just trolling. But that's my boy, though. He makes me laugh from time to time, so I let him rock. If he was just an annoying troll, then I'd probably block him. But he's cool. Adam is cool. But I had never faced Adam Leon. He wishes. BI is unlikely to play tonight. Is that the update? Oh, that's unfortunate. This game becomes a lot harder without Brandon Ingram. But again, we need KCP, Kuzma, Jordan Clarkson, and Randall. All these guys to step up. Yeah, add me on Xbox Live, Matt. I'm always down to get a match. We need all the W's that we can get to give them a high pick instead of a low pick. These are development years. Yes, sir. We need all the ones we can get regardless. Trae Young is going to be the next Kyle Korver. Some people call him Curry. I think it's way too early, man. I mean, I remember when Buddy Hield was sniping, you know, when he was sniping in college. I mean, he didn't look as good as Trae Young does, but he was pretty close. And Buddy Hield so far hasn't really panned out consistently. So the NBA is a different game, you know. Things don't always translate. However, there's some players that you could just look at them and be like, okay, that player's special. Like Marvin Bagley, he looks really good to me. I don't know about you guys, but he looks like one of the top players in this draft. And he looks like he's going to be at least a very, very solid starter in the NBA. At least, at most, an NBA star player. So, you know, it's exciting, and we'll see what happens. Dan, let's get the My League going on Xbox G. Add me, bro. I've been trying. Some people invite me, but, man, it's hard to make time. I've been real busy lately. But if I get a chance, I'm always down, man. Halftime today? Yeah, I'll probably do a halftime report for sure. See how it goes, you know. I'm gonna be busy again. I'm hosting family right now. We're about to eat some, you know, taquitos de carne asada with some salsita and stuff. So, we'll see, man. If I'm free though, halftime, you know, you guys could catch me right here, live in the flesh. Dan, should Caruso start over Tyler Ennis? Probably over Tyler Ennis, because at least Caruso is a little bit more, I don't know. He doesn't try too much. I feel like Tyler sometimes forgets he's a role player and he tries to take over games. He gets blocked or he'll shoot breaks or something. I don't know. But Tyler was good in college. That is true. Blessed overcomer. That's so true. Tyler in Syracuse was so good. It's a shame he hasn't translated over, but Dan's back in his room. HD, baby. That's right. I'm glad you guys like it here, man. I'm telling you, if the stream goes perfectly well today, all three of them, then then it'll be exciting because this is where we're going to be filming right here. Dan, this is a great test for Luke, Brooke, KCP, and Kuzma, and Julius. I agree. That's what's up, Alex. Enjoy, brother. Tyler's been solid starting. Yeah, he has. Well, I actually no. I don't know what I'm saying. Tyler has not been solid to me all season long. He's had a couple of good games, but nothing too consistent, man. Dan, you like carne asada or steak? I like them both, man. I love them both. I don't have a preference. I prefer chicken over both, though. I love me some fried chicken, some chipotle chicken. Chicken is just so flexible. You can make it in teriyaki, fried. You can make it with chipotle sauce is bomb. Buffalo wings, all that stuff, man. I love chicken. Chicken is my favorite. I prefer chicken than any meat, carne, steak, but I love food, man. Whatever falls on the plate. I know, right? Yeah, hopefully we're able to overcome this, Jorel. Should be interesting. If we could get a win tonight, that'd be great. Se va a hacer o no se va a hacer la carnita asada? Se va a hacer. That means he just asked me if we're going to make carne asada. Of course, man. It's done. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to go enjoy some right now. I like my steak well done. I'm not with the blood tasting, bro. I'm not a vampire. But, hey, to each his own, man. Game time decisions. Yeah, man, we got about 30 more minutes to go, and this should be good. It's a famous meme video in Spanish. I haven't seen it yet. Josh Jackson is a role player. Man, I love Josh Jackson, man, is one of my favorite players in college, and I think he needs to develop, but once he does, he's going to be very good. Very good. I like Josh Jackson a lot. To me, his floor is like a Trevor Ariza type, which is still pretty good, but his ceiling, he could be very good, man. You like it well done as well? That's right, Anthony. It would be huge for our confidence. TNT pregame has just started. Dan, you watch boxing? Not a lot, man. I used to watch a lot of boxing, like in the mid-90s. My family used to love watching like Mike Tyson and stuff like that. Like, Oscar De La Hoya, all that. So that's when I was into boxing. Now it's more UFC, man, MMA. My brother, he's a brown belt, so he's a retired MMA fighter. So, but, I mean, he got me into UFC, and it's pretty cool, man. From time to time. I did watch the, what's her name, Holly Holm fight Chris Cyborg, so that was a good fight. So I enjoy a good fight from time to time. Dan, do you know Pacquiao? I wish, man. Pacquiao was like one of my favorite fighters, and he's so humble, so I love that guy, man. But I wish I could even meeting him would be an honor. Dan, will you watch Canelo versus Triple G Part 2? You know what? Maybe, but I thought the first one was rigged. I thought, even though Canelo put up a good fight certain rounds, I felt like Triple G won that. He just outclassed him. So, and I'm from Guadalajara, so I go for Canelo all the way. But I think Triple G won that fight, and I don't like to see, in order to make more money, sometimes I feel like boxing, the sport of boxing, sometimes is rigged. So that was not a draw to me. I think Triple G won that. But unfortunately, they called it a draw, which was ridiculous. They shouldn't even have that. They shouldn't have draws in boxing. They should make them fight an extra round, and whoever wins that determines it. But I don't know. Canelo had more power punches, but I mean, in the sport of boxing, it's just Triple G outclassed him. And I think Triple G landed way more punches, honestly. Like, Canelo probably threw a little bit more, but it's landed punches, man, and the impact, But still, just got to say the truth, man. Love Canelo, but I think Triple G won it. Dan, have you balled at the RC Family Rec Center? Um, I have not. I gotta go out there sometime. Is it good there, man? Let me know. Let me know. Crazy story, guys. So I went yesterday to ball over here in where is it at, in Fontana, at this rec center. I'm not even gonna mention them because I don't want to bring them bad publicity or nothing. And I was waiting for my boys. They were running a little bit late. I have me, my brother, and my cousin there, and I'm waiting for my boys to come. We're gonna run a 3-on-3 half court. And some kids, you know, like teenagers, but they're tall, right? They're like, they have man bodies and everything. So they start just running full court, just bumping me and my family out of the way. And we were like, listen, we don't want any trouble, so we're gonna let you guys play since my boys aren't here. I could run full court. I guess they wanted to run full court. They can run full court, but when my friends get here, we're gonna run half court, right? Because we got a 3-on-3 set. And so my friends get there like after they're done with the full court game. And we're about to start playing when they start like running up and down the court trying to run us off the court again. So I was like, you know what? Out of courtesy, out of decency, I let you guys play full court because we weren't ready. And so they started arguing with us and wanted to fight us. Like a bunch of kids just wanted to fight us. Yeah, they had tall kids and everything, but I'm not gonna fight kids. So I told them, you know what? That's not right. You know, they called the manager and everything. I told the manager, look, listen. Out of, you know, common courtesy, we let them play full court because they had their squad. But unfortunately, you know, my team is here now and they already ran a full court game. They were done and they tried to run a second one and they don't want to let us run our half court. All they had to do was cut one man from their team, from each side of the team, and play a 4-on-4 on their half. It was a packed gym, right? So I was upset, guys, because they try to fight me, my brother, and we're, you know, I'm 27, my brother's in his 30s. My cousin's like 22. We're all over age, and these kids, there was like maybe 10 of them. They're over here trying to fight us and like jump us, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fight no kids. They're lucky they weren't adults. But gotta keep it, you know, peaceful. They disrespected us. We ended up leaving the gym because I guess the people in the people in the gym were so intimidated by them they couldn't even tell them to go on their half court, and we asked for our money back and just left. So. You know, we were the bigger people. At the end of the day, I was like, I'm not gonna argue with kids, whatever, you know. At the end of the day, they're kids and they're immature, but it shows how uneducated a lot of people are, right? To talk to adults the way they talk to us is like, bro, like you're lucky you're not 21 because you would have got socked out. And I'm a peaceful person. So we ended up leaving the gym, and unfortunately, we went to the park and still hooped. We still balled out. So. But it was an ugly scene, man. It's something I don't really like to see. You know, hopefully if you kids out there are watching, man, respect your adults, because you could run into somebody, you know, the wrong person, and you never know. They're not gonna have their head on their shoulders like I do, like me and my family did, to just walk away. I mean, we're from Compton, we know how to fight, you know, but at the end of the day, like I said, they're just kids. So just you know, a little story I wanted to tell you guys about yesterday, how yesterday went. I have nothing personal against nobody. At the end of the day, like I said, hopefully they learned their lesson. A couple of those kids didn't want us to leave. They were like, nah, you know, stay, just wait for us to finish the game. But at the end of the day, we paid to get into the rec center. So I felt like they should have just respected our half court. And then it was just crazy. But yeah, end of the day, guys, doesn't matter. Hopefully those kids don't run into somebody crazy, because somebody crazy will put them out. So that's all I got to say about that, man. Anyways, back to the Lakers. Hopefully we get a dub, guys. Hopefully the Lakers pull out a win. We desperately need another one. It would be our 5th in a row. On the road would be huge. So, you know, shout out Laker Nation. Much love to all you guys. Thank you guys for showing up, man. You guys are the best Laker fans in the world. And let's get this dub, man. Hopefully it turns into a victory, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy during halftime if we're playing well. So I'll catch you guys at the halftime, and peace out, Laker Nation.